Have you ever thought to yourself what has happened to Infiniti's naming system, and you no longer know what's what and how things stack up? This video will demystify all that. If you find yourself confused with the naming system of German brands, feel free to watch my other videos in this series. Now wear your seatbelts and let's go for a drive. As many of you may know, Infiniti was introduced 3 decades ago as a luxury sub-brand of the Japanese automaker Nissan. And ever since, they have been shifting away from the design language of Nissan and building their own dedicated design. You see, the earlier strategy of the brand was to borrow essentially the entire car from Nissan and slap the Infiniti logo on it, with minor extra bits and bobs here and there. Today though, the brand has bespoke exterior and interior design on some models. In the last decade, Infiniti has changed its naming convention to something more consistent and understandable. Therefore, they have made major alterations in their lineup and have discontinued multiple models. All current Infiniti models in their portfolio start with the letter Q, which pays tribute to their very first model, the Q45. Infiniti adds the letter X after the Q when dealing with SUVs. Following the letters is a 2-digit number, which signifies the placement of that model in the Infiniti food chain. The higher the number, the bigger the car is. Easy, right? The Infiniti Q50 is the first sedan in the lineup, which is a bit awkward that the lineup starts with a mid-sized sedan, especially that it's not the cheapest model either. The car's guts are shared with the Nissan Maxima. However, it has many differentiating elements here and there. The predecessor of the Q50 is the 4-door Infiniti G. The next model of the food chain is the Q60, which is a coupe flavor of the Q50. It used to come as either a normal coupe or a convertible, but the convertible of the latest generation is yet to come. The predecessor of this model is the Infiniti G Coupe. Going up a notch in terms of size and luxury comes the Q70. It has similar design cues when compared to its smaller siblings, but it offers much more executive space. It even has an analog clock on its dashboard. The car comes with a bigger and stronger engine as well. The former name of this model was the M Series. By now, it should be obvious that Infiniti's sedan lineup is limited. Where Infiniti stretches its legs, however, is in the SUV range. The cheapest entry to the Infiniti fleet is the QX30, which is a compact crossover that fits 4.5. The crossover may look like a hatchback due to the lack of road clearance, yet it is classified as a crossover, hence the letter X. Up from there comes the QX50, aka the Infiniti EX, which is a mid-sized 5-seater SUV that's based on the Q50. In my book, the QX50 is the best looking vehicle in the lineup, and it has a good mix of interior looks and materials too. Derived from the earlier, the QX55 is essentially a QX50 but with a swoopy coupe-style roofline, and it's the latest introduction to the fleet. Should you need more passengers in your car, the QX60 is here to help. Based on the Nissan Pathfinder, the 7-seater offers a V6 as standard to carry people and luggage with absolute ease. The predecessor of the QX60 was called the JX. Last but absolutely not least comes the flagship and the behemoth of a car, the QX80. It is clearly based on the Nissan Patrol or the Armada depending on the region. It effortlessly fits 8 passengers and then some. It is fitted with a V8 engine that produces 400 worth of horsepower, and it has the absolute best luxury that Infiniti has to offer. The former name of this model is the QX56. One of the best-selling SUVs for Infiniti was the FX series or the QX70, which is not in production at this very moment, but but I suspect a future return for that model. Arguably, the next Infiniti to be added to the portfolio will be a brand new QX60, which is about to be fully revealed sometime this month. The car looks very slick and futuristic, and it would greatly support the brand going forwards. Infiniti have teased a couple of other electric concept cars, but up till now, Infiniti has no proper answer to the electric car trend. Nevertheless, I'm pretty sure that they would deploy a couple in the coming years. At the end of the day, it's better late than never. If you found this video interesting, give it a like, share it, and subscribe. Make sure to watch my other explanations in this playlist. Until next time, thanks for watching.